Hey guys, Geno Zero, how you doing? I hope all is well in YouTube land. Whatever part of the world you are in, we are on part 2 or B or whatever it is that we're calling these parts about building the building here out of the deck. And we're here at day 2 working, or day 4 I think actually, or 3, I don't know. Anyway, we're still working on the building here. We just got this post set. This is going to be the post. We can make this wall here. And it'll be the opening for the big doorway here for the lawnmower and whatnot. And I just want to show, look at this, it's plumb. So when we do have good building conditions, we do build things that are square, level, and plumb. Howie! We can do it too down here. So anyway, we're starting to nail these outside boards on yet. We don't have, normally when you build something, you build the entire frame and the skeleton, but we are not to that point yet because we don't have all the materials that we need to put on all the other stuff. But what we do have are these barn boards that we're going to start running along the outside and start encasing it. And then we'll deal with everything else as we get materials. We just, we're here and we're in the rain and in the mud. We might as well get something done. So we're going to start with the nail gun because these old barn sawmill oak planks are extremely hard to nail through. Man, thank God for the nail gun. Oh, nail gun, oh, nail gun. You make less work and lots of fun. I'm still in the holiday spirit. I can't help it. So anyway, we're nailing boards on. So I think that'll probably be very boring to watch us nail boards. So we'll just turn the camera back on once we're done nailing the boards. That sounded bad.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm supposed to do my greeting again. I don't know where we're on this. Another part. We're starting a new part, or there. I don't know. We're putting put this header up here, and we put another support in over here for the inner wall. And we can't. I'm not gonna be able to order. That's a 17-foot span, and 18-foot 2x4 is a special order, and I'm not gonna have lumber special order because I can't afford it. So what we did was we took another support. Everything's all flush and level up there. That way, instead of trying to use 20-foot 2x4s, we're going to use 2 10-foot 2x4s, and we'll just rest them on that center support beam, which is an old sawmill board that we took out of the barn. They are 2.5 by 6.5, so it's plenty stout enough to support any of the weight that we're going to have from solar panels and snow and stuff like that up there. So we decided to go ahead and finish up this little bit of framework here, since we had some more stuff that we needed. And here in a little bit, once we get done with this little bit of framework, we're going to use these old 2x4s from the barn that we tore across down the road there. These are actual 2x4s, they're old sawmill boards, and they're probably, I don't know, man, they're old, and hard, hard to drive nails and screws through. We're having to pre-drill everything, but that's okay. It's still not costing us anything other than stuff that we salvaged. So we're going to use these boards to as our, well, I don't even really want to call them a roof truss because it's not. It's just going to be like a joist, just a 2x4 across that we can screw the roofing to. So these will be the ones that go spanning this way. And other than that, then we got some more boards we're going to put around the outside, but we're having a cup of coffee, making a brace for this board here. And you can see where we are. This is where we are, and when we get a little bit more done, then we'll we got to go get some of them some joist hangers to put the 2x4s up here and hold them in place. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. So we'll catch up with you guys here in just a little bit. Addendum to the video. These videos are being made over the course of several days in the end of last year, beginning of this year, 2016, 2017. Weather is crazy. Some days we're going to be bundled up with big coats on and hoods, and other days we're in sleeveless shirts working and we're okay. So it's just crazy weather. So that's why you're going to see all kinds of different stuff going on. Muddy, dry, frozen, thawed, cold, warm, crazy weather. So there you go. Addendum, end. Okay, we got the back wall boarded up. We got a winder, as we pronounce around here, a winder, in the wall. This window is able to open. We can open up this one.
We'll hope we didn't check it.
And it's level.
We hope we didn't check it.
There we go. See? Look, Uncle Buck, we did a thing. So this one here is going to be handy in the summertime. That other window over here is not going to be able to open because, remember, we salvaged these windows from the old home place across the road. The 150 plus year old home place that we tore down. We salvaged these windows. So this one can't open, but this one can. And it's going to look nice. Now we're going to put boards across this side over here. But we're running out of daylight here as far as making videos and stuff goes. So tomorrow when we start this part back up, we'll show you this wall here done, and we'll start putting on the roof joists.
Roof wrappers.
Somebody shooting. Anywho, am I going to end this now, or are we going to do another part, or we'll start up again tomorrow? We'll see you in the morning. We're getting ready to start putting the roof supports on here. These are scavenged from the old barn across the road. They are actual 2x4 oak sawmill boards. So regular store-bought joist hangers aren't going to work because they're not going to spread like we wanted them to. So we're going to take these little deck pickets, like these little pickets here that are on the side of the deck. We're taking these, we're cutting them into 7-inch sections, and we're up on the other part of the deck here. So what we're going to do is we'll screw these, we'll nail these in like that, and then nail the supports to it. We'll put one on each side. It's not got to support any weight, it's just got to keep it from sliding back and forth. So this is what we'll do. We're just going to make our own. And that'll be just about right for us. So again, using stuff that we have scavenged and reusing it. And then once we get all these 2x4s here aren't long enough to go the whole span. So remember, we ran this board here in the middle, and we've got it all braced and nailed in. And we're going to run 2 of these together, these 2x4s together. We will scab them here in the middle together, and we'll just put these on there too to keep them from sliding around. And that's how we're going to do the roof. These old oak 2x4s are really strong, and it's going to be a real solid roof. Once we get everything together and we start running them, then we'll show you. But like I said, we're doing it. I'm showing you up here because it's ankle deep mud down there. I know it's like January the 3rd, but it's like 60 degrees and rainy today. It's just crazy weather. We was hoping everything would be frozen. You know, in January you would think that things are frozen, but no. So anyway, this is what we're doing, and once we get a little bit further, we'll give you an update and show you. We're using also the roofing material is also stuff that we've scavenged and salvaged from places that we've torn down. So once again, we're not going to have very much into this building at all. So yeah, we'll once we get a little bit further along, we'll get you guys caught up again. Okay, change of plans.
Already.
We cannot get a nail to go through these oak boards. These boards are old. They're probably 100 years old. They're rough cut sawmill oak from the hills here. They're actual 2x4, and we tried to use a nail gun with how many pounds of pressure?
110.
110 pounds of pressure with the nail gun. We cannot get it. We can't even finish them with a hammer. They bend over, and we can't get them through. So what we're going to have to do, and it's going to be very time consuming, is pre-drill holes, which we've already got a couple here drilled, in each one of these, and then we're going to have to run screws. We've got plenty of screws that we salvaged, and we're going to have to run our screws through each individual hole like that. And that is going to make it damn sturdy, but it's going to make it a pain in the butt and take it a long time. So anyway, that's what we're going to have to do. So if you come across any 100-year-old sawmill rough cut boards, they are great, but man, they are harder than Chinese algebra, I'm telling you.
Prepare for work.
Yeah, it's not going to be easy, and it's going to be a lot of work, but we salvaged them, so it's still saving us money. All we're going to do is cost us a little bit of time, which we have. So now we got to start drilling a crap load of holes and screwing a crap load of screws in. So we'll catch up with you guys. Unless something else bad happens, we'll show you guys when we get most of them done. All right, we got these roof supports up. Good news is it went a little quicker because we were able to use our, a lot of these boards we were able to go ahead and nail in. Some of them we couldn't, but most of them we could. So we went ahead and used our 7-inch chunks of the pickets as the stabilizers up there. And the load bearing is going to be on the wall itself, just like it's going to be on this header up here. We got to run them across the top. And then we're going to screw these ones together in the middle here, across the middle bar. And we'll be able to start putting on roofing. So it looks like I'm going to have to buy 2 clear roofing panels. We're going to put clear panels over the rabbitry to help natural light. And I'm going to have to buy a couple of boxes of the roofing screws. So we'll see how much all that totals. And we'll let y'all know. But other than that, we haven't had to buy anything other than the stuff that we've been using, we've salvaged. So there you have it. There's our little roof supports that are up. Looks like we're about to get wet again. And the mud is just glorious, man. Look at that. Every time we take a step, you're sinking in mud.
Here we go.
Yeah. So that's what we're working in, but it's all right. We're going to get her done. So we'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. Okay, guys, we got the roof on. We did it, finished up last night in the dark, in the rain, and we had this one piece here to put on this morning. And now it's got a roof on it. Woo! And this morning we've put up this nailer and a nailer across the front. We're going to start running them barn boards, like these boards here. We're going to make a half wall there. And then we're going to make a full wall here on around the front. The half wall is going to be so when we're back in the lawn mower and the log splitter and stuff in there, that gives us our space over here for that stuff. And then the inside is rabbits. Rabbits and rabbit stuff. And I think this right up here, we're going to make a little raised bed for our lettuce bed. And but anyway, we'll deal with all that once we get to it. The PVC board, guys, a lot of questions about the PVC board. Okay, I get this PVC board from my good buddy Jimbo. He works for a sign company. You can see it's got a sign there. He works for a sign company, and these are old signs that are either misprinted, outdated, wrong color, something like that. He saves all these. See, there's one up there, and the back side of them are white, and that's where we get our PVC board. I don't know where to buy it. I don't know anything else about it. Other than the only suggestion I would make would be to maybe find a sign company, you know, in your area, and ask them if you can maybe make a deal with them and get some of their stuff that it's, you know, wrong size or wrong color, something like that. I don't know. That's where I get mine at. I don't know anywhere else to buy it. So there's been a lot of questions about the PVC board. So it's a little chillier today. We're into what, we're at 40 or something like that. About 40. But you know, I still got my sleeveless shirt on because, well, because I'm an idiot and I want to get sick. So anyway, that's where we are. We get caught up. Let me get you out of the sun. We'll get caught up on this walls here, and we'll get you caught up, I guess, or updated, or whatever it is I'm looking for. So, was this a new video? Was I supposed to do my... I don't know. Anyway, we'll see in a bit. Alright, there we go. We've got our half wall done. We got this wall here up. We had to use some pieces, but you know, it is what it is. And right down here, I put a piece of the black PVC board because that way we're going to build up right here off of this wall a raised little flower garden, or actually it's going to be a vegetable, lettuce, herbs type garden, and that way we can push dirt against the wall without it getting wet. And then right up here, you see we got the hinges. I'll be handing the camera off to my buddy Greg. Going through the mud here. What we did here is we just took a couple of scrap deck boards and we made this little thing here. We just put one screw into a block that lets that twist up, and then in the summertime we can open and fold this down and have more airflow in the summertime up through the top to help keep them cool in the summertime. And in the wintertime, close it up, put our little latch down, and voila. So this was Ron's idea. brilliant. I like it.
Say hey, Ron. Oh.
So, speaking of Ron, man, I really thank my buddies Greg and Ron. They helped me out with a lot with this, man, and it was just, it took us about 5 days, I think, of working on it to get it done.
And in the rain.
In the rain, in the mud. But we have a total, I think, of $105 is what I had to spend for bits and pieces of the building. And that was primarily the two clear roof, the two clear sections on the roofing, and the roofing nails that go along with it. And that's what we have. Everything else, we worked it and pieced it, cut it together, and made what we need. So we have a $100 shed, and I like it. It's going to work out really well. So I hope this video wasn't very boring, and I just want to show you guys you can take something that you already have existing, repurpose that same stuff, cut it, tweak it, use it for what you need, and make something that's going to be really cool. So next time you guys see this, it'll start being in videos, rabbit videos, and you'll see stuff parked in here, lawn splitter, lawnmower, everything now can be out from under tarps and in the weather, and I could not be happier, and don't know what else to say. We're tired. We're tired of being in the mud, so we're going to go get some chow, some hot coffee, and it got cold on us today, but it's all right. Anyway, you guys, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully this helps. Maybe give somebody some ideas on if they have a deck that they're not using, or if they have something that they're not using, maybe give you some ideas. So you guys have a great day. God bless. And the end.
Buzz, buzz, the end.